Now I'm gonna activate this, and now it should be GG. Oh yeah. Oh god! I just activated my action skill, and it's over. Yep.
It's your boy Scarce Soldier back with another Wonderlands video, and in today's video we got another companion build for you guys, similar to the one we posted before, but this time updated, better, and more well thought out, because as we play the game we keep on learning new things and we want to share that with you right now. So for starters, if you guys are new to the build, this is a Graveborn SporeWarden setup. We're going to explain everything for you. But the way this is working is we are basically relying on our companions to do a bunch of damage, and we are trying to increase the amount of damage that they're doing as much as possible. So quickly, we are going to be using Reaper Bones. This is a great action skill because you're getting the dark magic damage and also leech efficiency. Plus, this has a super long duration the more health you have. So this is something very nice. And you can also boost this by increasing your Graveborn power, and you can actually get more dark magic damage dealt while you have this action skill active. So going in the tree quickly, I just wanted to mention there are 3 bugs that obviously we all learned, that Fateful Thralls, Harvest, and Dark Hydras are not working entirely how they are advertised. So just to break that down quickly, Dark Hydras, once you have more than 3 points into Dark Hydra, so right now I have 4 out of 3 because my class mod gives me 1 point. I'm only going to still have 3 max Dark Hydras at a time. I will not have 4, 5, or 6. It still only gives you 3, so that is not working right now. Fateful Thralls, if you guys notice at the bottom of my screen, I have 2 stacks right now because I have a Mushroom Companion and also Demi-Lynch Companion. But every time I complete the Chaos Chamber, it will add another stack by default. So you're going to notice you're going to have 3 stacks, then 4, then 5, and so on. And that is going to give you a lot more damage, and this is not good for the game because obviously that's broken. Now Harvest is kind of similar. You're getting way more stacks, therefore you're getting a lot more bonus dark magic damage. So just be careful, guys. If you don't want a broken build, make sure you guys are careful when using these for now until they fix them. But even when they do fix them, it's still good to have these spec'd into, because you're going to want them with or without the bug fix, because these are skills that are necessary for the build. Moving on, you're going to want Dark Pack for dark magic damage, survivability with the Sacrament right over here, and then of course you're going to want Ascension for more maximum health, spell damage, and this is also stacks 10 times, so you're getting a lot of stuff right here, 60% health and spell damage. Also with Reaper of Bones, your health is always constantly going down. Therefore, your damage dealt will be affected by this because you're going to be getting increased the lower your health is. And then this is where it all begins, because guess what, guys? I have news for you. Your pixies do spell damage, and that means Blast Gasps gets activated every time your pixies shoot. The more times you have, that will give you more chance. So basically your pixies proc Blast Gasp. That's amazing, and I'm going to show you exactly how that works in a second, but this is extremely powerful, guys, so make sure you guys spec into Blast Gasp. Next, we have the Blessing, and this is just going to simply give us our kill skills all active after we call our spell in, and then all our kill skills are active, so that's amazing. SporeWarden quickly, obviously if you notice Reaper Bones, too much cooldown, it's 50 seconds, so we got to get that down. So we have Bounty of the Hunt, 20% reduction, which is amazing. Then we have more companion damage, more companion health, and also with Bullseye, it's great synergy with the perk down here called Thrill of the Hunt, because this is giving us better chances to hit criticals with our guns and our companions. And of course, when we hit criticals with our guns, our companions are doing more damage, and this stacks 10 times. So this is going to be amazing amount of damage. So moving forward, that is the skill tree. Here are the hero stats. We started with the village idiot, and we put more points into crit damage because our companions are going to be doing more crits. Also, our action skill cooldown rate, because again, Reaper Bones is just too long of a cooldown, so this is going to be great to reduce that. And also, we have more maximum HP, because the higher we have of health for Graveborn, the longer Reaper of Bones will last. So this is actually really good. And if you guys do use Dire of Sacrifice, the higher the health is, the more health percentage technically you can remove, and therefore you will be doing more damage. So these are all the things that we have. And then if you guys look above, we have the Graveborn power, which is actually increasing our blast gas damage, which is one of our main things that we like to proc. With our pixies, we're also getting more bonus dark magic damage by 60% practically for our Reaper of Bones. And a Reaper of Bones at base does 20%, but this is adding another 60%. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's 60% of the 20% or if it's 60 plus the 20%. I'm yet to figure that out. But again, nonetheless, you are getting bonus dark magic damage when you have more Graveborn power. So moving on, we do have the weapons. So here's the myth rank real quick before we get into the weapons. We are at level 160, so really good. But here we go into the inventory, guys. Quickly, what you want weapons with pixies. Pixies do spell damage, and what I found was that with the shotgun, you can get way more times with them. So obviously, your pixie mimics what your gun does. So if it's ×8, your pixie's gonna shoot 8 projectiles like mine, and each of those projectiles has a chance to proc Blast Gasp, which is fantastic. So you can at least get 1 Blast Gasp proc per pixie shot, if you will. So that's going to be really good. So shotguns work really well with this build, and also pistols because they have a super quick reload time. That way you can get all your pixies out as fast as possible. Now, I do recommend not spamming this because you can only get 3 pixies out at once. You can try reloading and spamming to try to get 10 pixies out. It won't work. It'll just kill off your pixie early. You can only have 3 max at a time. So once you get your 3 pixies out, start shooting enemies, look for critical hits, and that way you'll boost your companion damage. Now for enchantments, you're going to want this one right here. You're going to want while action skills active, increase dark magic damage by 50%. You're going to want this one right here, while action skills active, increase companion damage by 50%. You're also going to want this one right here, while action skills active, increase elemental damage by 35%. And then the last one you want, actually, I'm going to just change this one here. I was just messing around, but you can have this one right here. So while action skill is active, increase damage dealt by 20%. This is also good. And we are using on our shield the Master Ruin because this is increasing our companion damage even more. So this is all the enchantments you want, and this is one of the best shields that you want for this build. Moving on to rings, you want companion damage on both of your rings, and you want the perk down below that says while ward is not full, effects are increased by 100%. That is going to double the companion damage that you see above. So instead of 15, you are going to be dealing 30. Times that by 2, you're going to be getting 60% companion damage with both of these awesome rings. Then for our armor, we are using the Graveborn power, SporeWarden power, and the perk down below is the most important. We have all companion damages converted into dark magic. Enemies damaged by our companions take 20% increased dark magic. So this is absolutely amazing since all our companions are now dark. So all of our pixies, they're also going to be dealing another 20% bonus dark magic damage. And just so you know, dark magic gives you health back. So the more dark magic we're doing, the more health we'll also get back for survivability. So this is amazing for keeping Reaper Bones active for longer, and also just for survivability as well. Then for our necklace, we have the dark magic with Graveborn power once again. We also have some action skill cooldown rate on this, which is also amazing for our Reaper of Bones. And then finally, the best perk for this build as well is when the Fate Maker or companion kills an enemy, companion damage is increased by 20% for 15 seconds, and it stacks 5 times. So you can get literally 100% more companion damage with this alone. So you guys can just see how much companion and dark magic damage we are doing. It's absolutely insane. Lastly, for the spells, my main thing for spells, since we're not relying on them necessarily to kill enemies, what we're relying on them is to be procced so we can call in our kill skills, and also so we can get Hellish Blast from our Demi-Lynch more often. So the more spell charges and the lower the cooldown rate, the better. So that's why we want spells with low cooldown. Like this one right here that I have is absolutely amazing. It has a 6.7 second cooldown and also has 4 charges. So Hellish Blast will always be active for me and always on demand. So this is a very, very awesome thing to have. And then that's pretty much the build, guys. You saw the skills, you saw the hero stats, you saw the myth rank. We're gonna get into some gameplay. I'm gonna show you how the Blast Gasp works with our companions / pixies. So we're gonna get into that right now. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you how Blast Gasp works for our pixies. So the shotgun we are using, so I'm gonna show you that really quickly. The shotgun we have is a ×8 Furior, and of course you see down below, thrown weapon transforms into a pixie. You see it's poison, but guess what? With our armor that makes everything into dark, you're gonna see that our pixie is now going to be dark. And you can see he's already shooting, going crazy, and already killing things. That's not what we want him to do just yet. We're gonna show you that in a second. Also, the perk we're going to be showing you that is active is that our pixies actually proc Blast Gasp. So this is a huge, huge discovery. Shout out to Sigmund for mentioning this to me. He's one of my friends I play with on PSN. And really, really awesome because the pixies proc Blast Gasp. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So what you're gonna notice is that after I throw a pixie, you're gonna notice a little explosion around the enemies, and that means that the blast gas is proccing because it's an explosion. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like, and also pay attention to the pixie because the pixie is going to be shooting 8 projectiles per shot. So just pay attention. So the more times you have on your shotgun, the better. So I highly recommend getting a high times for your shotguns. So here we go. We're gonna see these crabs down here, and let's go ahead and throw a pixie and watch him shoot. And you see those explosions? Those are constant procs of Blast Gasp. And keep in mind, I didn't activate any action skill active enchantments or anything. And look at all the damage we're getting. So we're gonna do another one. We're gonna kill all these crabs here. Look at this. Boom, boom, explosions, explosions, every single shot, which is amazing. Here we go again. Just look at the damage, guys. Here we go, last crab, explosions, explosions, and more explosions. That is Blast Gasp and also just the regular damage that our pixie is doing. Keep in mind, it's all dark magic and all that's getting boosted through all my enchantments as well. So you just see how all this can scale, guys. So definitely go ahead and try this out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and try this build out, guys. It's really amazing. Have fun. I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.